Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, I wanted to cover this. A lot of people have been talking about this. It's funny, I mean, I was expecting that we'd be in a little bit of a lull period, but, I mean, there really is quite a lot of things happening non-stop, man. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's good. Right? Like, I explained to people many times, there's kind of like the Dokkan off-season, slow period. I mean, we're done with that. I mean, now Dokkan is going to be rather... There'll be, like, small couple of day windows where things will be slow over the next, couple of months and stuff like that. But until the end of Worldwide, we're in the fire part of the schedule for Dokkan. So, we have this, right? Not really the most indication of, like, what specifically is coming. Or at least, I mean, that is how it seemed. I mean, obviously, you notice some of the boxes are slightly different sizes. There is a theory going around, the box theory. Now, I'm not super sure. We'll read through this, take a look at what we've got here, the box theory, and then, kind of like how this is. We'll take a look at what this looks like in 2 seconds, but this might already be kind of deconfirmed, because we now know how, some of the free-to-play characters, stuff like that. Let's take a look at it. So, Super Gogeta might already have been deconfirmed for Dokkan's Part 2 10th anniversary. Now, if you guys remember, the way they... Let me actually just show it. Alright, guys. This is what I meant right here. So, DOKKANFEST. Miraculous power born from the strongest duo. I mean, that's just going to be a fusion. I've seen some people allude to, oh, it could be like Goku and Frieza. Personally, I don't think so, only because I think when we're gonna do like a redo of that, which we should get, I don't have a problem with Goku and Frieza being one of the LRs. I would think that they would fit into the rival slot personally, like a Goku Frieza, but I think it's gonna be Goku Frieza in 17, not just a Goku and Frieza. That's my prediction on that, or well, what I think is gonna happen, right? I think that they are specifically talking fusion right here. Now, we know that GT is locked up. This is going to be the 7th anniversary EZA, right? So, immediately that takes away Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So, we're left with Blue Vegito, Blue Gogeta, or Super Gogeta, I think, as the Dokkan Fest for Part 2. It really could be any of them, especially because of the tag mechanic, man. Like now, all of a sudden, like, it's just, like, we still need a standalone Blue Gogeta, too. I'm gonna be asking for that forever until we get it. But now we could get, Blue Goku plus Blue Vegeta, right? We can get, Super Saiyan Goku Angel plus Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel, right? So, okay, so Super Gogeta might already have been deconfirmed. Through that, the image side of the 10th anniversary roadmap is significant, has been circling around, okay? Small boxes, EZA or Super EZA. Large box, new unit. Free to play or summonable. Okay. And this comes off of, the info, right? That we Demon King Piccolo and then Kid Trunks are 2 images basically tweeted out by Global Dokkan earlier. Showing us that they are the 2 free-to-play characters. So what's likely to happen is Demon King Piccolo is the Dragon Ball representation. So, okay, new unit. Okay, so that does fit right there. And then, yeah, okay. And then the free-to-play would be 1 new unit. And then we could say this is the banner unit. And then the 2 EZA or Super EZAs, this is already filled in. Super Vegito and in Buhan. Okay, so so far, we're so far so good. We're following along right here. Okay. Yeah, so the Trunks, like, it very clearly is going to be a tag character, is what it's going to be, right? Like, the Vegito, the Goku and Vegeta is going to be tag. Trunks and Goten are clearly going to be. Okay, so GT gets 1 new unit, which is the Carnival Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? Dragon Ball, 1 new unit. That's going to be the free-to-play Demon King Piccolo. Saiyan Saga and Namek Saga, no new units. I mean, I think most people thought it was fairly obvious right away, where it's like, this is the Kaioken Goku Grid Vegeta EZA, and then this is going to be the Super Saiyan Namek Goku, and then the EZA LR Full Power Frieza is what those 2 would be. So that makes a ton of sense. So I'm going to get the Buu Saga. 3 new units, enough for a side banner. Okay. So again, I think that this post was made even before the data download, right? So this is prior to our knowledge of Super Vegito and Int Buhan getting their Super Easy. So they fill that out. Then remember, we have the free-to-play Kid Trunks, one of the new units, and it would make sense that Vegito, would come with a Buu Saga character as a banner unit. Man, I don't know who could it be? Maybe just like a Super Saiyan Goku or something. I mean, I suppose that there's a lot of little like weird options they could do. We'll see. I mean, who exactly the banner unit isn't relevant. So I mean, so far we are spot on. Cell Saga, one new unit. So I mean, that would lead me to believe, like looking at this, so we could see that they've got two smaller boxes for potential EZAs or Super EZA. Maybe like a Super EZA Tech Cell, right? Who's the oldest Dokkanfest, like, in order that doesn't have a Super EZA yet. And then maybe the other one could be like, maybe like Int LR Gohan, who, could be he's the first summonable LR, and then he could be the first summonable LR Super EZA as well. That would make sense. We do have Prime Battle LR Goku as a Super EZA character, but he is, of course, free to play. Okay. So again, I mean, we're so far so good there. So Cell Saga, one new unit. Z Movies, one new unit. Not enough for a side banner unit. So here we have Z Movies, and we have 3 characters in the quadrant. Looks like a Carnival LR, and an EZA and a Super EZA. Dragon Ball Z Movies. Who could it be? I have not seen guesses. I keep seeing Gohan, Super Gogeta, and like Goku and Frieza, or Goku Frieza 17 is what people keep saying. But like, if we're gonna follow this, then it's likely that the DOKKANFEST is one of the blue fusions, either Blue Vegeta or Blue Gogeta, and then the banner unit would be a future arc character or another character from the Broly movie, likely. So that would leave us who would be the movie DBZ family and rivals character. Now remember, DBZ movies includes Resurrection F and Battle of Gods, by the way. So I mean, it feels like a bit of a stretch, but this could be like a Resurrection F Blue Goku and Vegeta, right? Or it could be like a God Goku or something. I mean, it could. I don't know. It, like, Dragon Ball Z movies, the only thing with this is I just don't see where they would go for Dragon Ball Z movies. Like, rivals and family. Right? Like, what? Who besides, like, so saying that the DOKKANFEST is one of the blue fusions, who would be the LR from movies? An obvious option does not. I mean, one just hit my mind, but I mean, would they do Goku, Krillin, and Roshi from the Dr. Wheelo movie? Doesn't feel very anniversary level, though. I'll say that. I mean, I would think Kid Goku is more anniversary level than that. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, Vegeta doesn't even have a role in the movies until the Metal Cooler movie, right? Like, he doesn't even show up until movie 6. Trunks doesn't show up until movie 7. Like a Goku and a Gohan from the BoJack movie. That Gohan needs a DOKKANFEST, though. Right? Like, they got to give that Gohan a DOKKANFEST. Like, I like the idea of Gohan from the Cell games being a carnival. He's already got a DOKKANFEST. But the Gohan from the BoJack movie, he does need a Dokkan event, right? Like, there are characters that need Dokkan events. Baby, Demon King Piccolo, BoJack movie, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Those are all characters that need specifically Dokkan events, right? Like, Kid Buu doesn't need a Dokkan event. He needs just an LR. Kid Buu could be a Carnival LR. Although it's been such a long wait for him, it feels like he should be a DOKKANFEST LR, but a Carnival LR that's, top 3 in the game would suffice. So I'm gonna think more on that. I mean, you guys could let me know. Something obvious does not jump to me because it does feel like they might like. I could see them. So like Resurrection of Blue Goku and Vegeta is probably like the number one thing I see coming, but like it does feel like a bit of a again. It is technically a Dragon Ball Z movie, but it does feel weird when there's Dragon Ball Super right there, I suppose. And the other thing too is that remember the Resurrection F Blues. I mean, I guess they could be an easy A right there, right? They could, I suppose. Although you would think that this is Super Gogeta and Super Janemba. At least I do. That's what I think that is. Okay, so we have that. And then Super has 3 new units. Well, wait a minute. Oh, but... yeah, 3 new units. One, of course, being the confirmed Evolution Blue Vegeta. Let's just say this is Blue Vegito. And then we have some type of Trunks, right? Rage Trunks. Okay. I mean, it fits. It does fit. So far. Like this tweet. I mean, this is coming on the 20th again. This is before the data download, right? So we've had 4 units added to this that still fit in line with this. So let's read the rest. This is correct. Super Gogeta cannot be the DOKKANFEST exclusive, have a side banner unit. So there's only 1 new Z Movies unit. I suppose, I mean, could they just drop Gogeta and then do a banner unit from something else? Maybe. Maybe. Only fusions are the DOKKANFEST exclusive for the celebration from the info of the themes. I would agree. I see how people could kind of say this could be Goku and Frieza, but I just don't see it. I don't. Let them prove... I'm going to just let them prove me wrong on that. I don't think that that's applying to Goku and Frieza. But, I mean, a lot of it is because I think when they redo that character, it'll be a Goku Frieza in 17. 4 other possibilities. So, Part 2 DOKKANFEST isn't a fusion. Plus, Super Gogeta's a carnival. I mean, I do think it's a fusion. The fusion isn't Z Movies or Super Gogeta. No side banner unit. Side banner's not from Z Movies. So it's not the Part 2 DOKKANFEST exclusive fusion. It can't be given all the possibilities. False, strong Daddy Super Gogeta will come anyway. I mean, I like it. The only thing is I don't know. I can't think of a good... like anniversary character LR from these movies, right? I would maybe say like, okay, like the Goku and Vegeta from the Metal Cooler movie, but we've got that, right? That is a DOKKANFEST exclusive, and I don't really feel like that needs to be remade, right? Like you know, you could look at Namek Goku. Should Namek Goku get a remade unit? Yes. Why? Because the iconic Super Saiyan transformation is not voiced. Should the father-son Kamehameha get a new unit? Yes. Why? Because the the father-son Kamehameha is not voiced from the Cell game Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, right? Like the Goku and Vegeta from the Metal Cooler movie, like the big shit they do is it's right, and they haven't even EZA'd yet and stuff like that. So I'm not really too sure. I mean, I don't. What are they gonna do? A Kaioken Goku and Piccolo from the Slug movie or something like that? So that's the only thing here. Now, I don't think it's the biggest deal. This is the carnival character. I don't think it's the biggest... like, this is why people are... people who would argue against Kid Goku. In the 6LR format, one of the 6 could be, like, a very low-hype character, and it doesn't hurt, right? Because it's like... there's going to be 2 new carnivals on the banner at the same time, right? Like, you know, look at... like, we have Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta on the same banner. So, and they're going to have, like, you know, Tech Broly and Gogeta is also going to be, like, think about how insane that banner is going to be. It's going to be, like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta, Tech Broly, or the Family Kamehameha, and then Gogeta or the Gammas. Like, the banner is going to be insane. So let me know what you guys think of the box theory. I like it. I mean, again, we had a bunch of new characters, you know, kind of, like, added into these spots, and it fits along with the theory perfectly so far, right? This is one of the free-to-play characters. This is one of the free-to-play characters. These 2 slots were easy A's. So, let me know what you guys think. If this is true, Let me know who you guys think this movie Carnival character is. I mean, do we think they're gonna do Piccolo and Goku from the Garlic Jr. movie again? Like, that's already a summonable LR. What's the third movie? Turles movie? I don't see anything coming from that. Movie 4 is Lord Slug. I mean, again, like, we gonna say full Super Saiyan Goku? But that doesn't really fit the family. And, well, I guess with Kid Gohan kind of like there and stuff like that, they could loosely tie it to family, right? Movie 5 is the cooler movie. Movie 6 is the metal cooler movie. Movie 7 is the Android 13 movie. I don't see anything coming from that. Movie 8 is Broly. I mean, we just carved out a lot of the stuff from that. Movie 9 is BoJack. I mean, that's where... Are they going to do double... Could they do double Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? That seems... I don't know. Maybe this is Bye Guys Goku. And then this is BoJack movie Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Like, is that what we really think the Part 2 Carnival is going to be? That's that. Movie 10 is the Family Kamehameha, which they used. The Bio Broly movie, I mean, we've got the Trunks and Goten. I mean, if anything's going to come from the Bio Broly movie, it would be Bio Broly as like a Dokkan Fest. I mean, I know he's got one of the better free-to-play characters ever, but... movie 12 is, of course, the Fusion movie. I mean, that's Super Gogeta, right? And then movie 13 is Hirudegarn. Movie 14 is Battle of Gods. Movie 15 is Resurrection F. And that's, it's within those 15 movies that it's coming. It just feels like Super Gogeta's the one thing to drop. And, I mean, it's like, just like how Super Vegito hasn't been used in a million years, neither has Super Gogeta. It's like, whereas like the Blue Fusions, like we literally just had them, right? Like Blue Vegito is 2023 Dokkan Fest LR, and Blue Gogeta is at, January of 2024 Carnival LR. So, I mean, we have both Blue Fusions are like exactly 1 year old, whereas like the, Dragon Ball Z Fusions are 4 years old, 5 years old. So, let me know what you guys think is going to happen.